Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is the second video in the 5-part series on resistance training, and today's video is going to cover something that's usually a bit more overlooked, which is the warm-up. So in this video we're going to go over why you should be warming up, some of the release techniques, should you stretch during your warm-ups, and how to make your warm-up more specific to your workout. So why should we warm up? So one of the main reasons for warming up is to increase body temperature. More importantly, you want to increase the muscle temperature. So when you do increase the muscle temperature, you're going to stimulate certain enzymes that's going to help with energy production and just also the way the muscles contract. Okay, so it's very important to keep raising your body temperature throughout your workout. Next would be the increase in blood flow. So you want the blood flowing obviously to the muscles you're working. This will bring more oxygen, more nutrients, and it's also going to help get rid of waste products. Done it again. And the last one would be the neuromuscular system. So you want to help the neuromuscular system fire on all cylinders. So the neuromuscular system is the way the brain and the nerves interact with the muscles. So if this is working faster, then you're going to get better contractions. And moving on. Okay, so release techniques, or more commonly known as myofascial release. So these don't actually release fascia as once thought. It would take a lot more pressure to release fascia than these suggested techniques down here. The science is fairly iffy on this. There are certain studies that will suggest that you can increase range of motion without decreasing performance. That is good, but as I said, the science is fairly iffy. So as with anything, give it a try, see how it feels for you. If you like it, stick it in your warm-up. If not, then don't worry about it. But I wouldn't recommend rolling around on foam rollers for hours and hours. Probably wouldn't do it for hours anyway, minutes, but don't do it for minutes and minutes if you're not feeling a benefit from it. Okay, moving on. So should we stretch? So this is going to get down to being more specific, but to start, static stretching when held for long periods of time has been shown to decrease performance while resistance training. So take that into mind. Dynamic stretching, so this is moving in and out of stretches. If you're not sure what dynamic stretching is, I've got a full dynamic warm-up up here, I'll link it up. But dynamic stretching has been shown to increase performance, which is good. But when we come down to being more specific, this is where static stretching can be useful. So for example, if you have really tight calves and you can't get into your squat position without static stretching, so say you static stretch for a couple of minutes and this allows you to get into your squat, then this hasn't decreased performance, this has increased performance. So you have to take this into account. Also the same with Olympic lifters. So overhead athletes, if they're trying to get into these crazy overhead positions, a bit of static stretching may decrease a bit of performance, but if you can't get into those positions, then you've really decreased performance. So it's really a cost benefit. But the decrease in performance is really just when you hold it for such a long period of time. Just think, you're trying to let the muscle relax and you're trying to elongate things. So think about if you're trying to do that and then you're trying to go into really contract the muscle. So this is just where the decrease in performance comes. Okay, so you just got to weigh it up. And also individual muscle groups. So this refers to, for example, if you're just training chest, so you're doing the bro split, you want to get that chest going, your bench pressing, so your warm-up should be specific to what you're doing. So if you are just doing the bro, you're just doing the bench, if you're going to come and do a full body warm-up, I wouldn't waste too much time on the legs if all you're doing is pressing. So just warm up the chest. So just do some upper body warm-ups. Obviously get the increase in body temperature, so you still want all the blood flow, you still want to increase the body temperature, but just do more things specific to the chest. So when it comes to your warm-up, make sure it is specific to your workout. That is pretty much everything for the warm-up. If you have any questions, like always, just drop them in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe, and next week is, I believe, RPE scale. And I'll see you next week. Cheers, guys.